Hi everyone, it's CL. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 10. I had actually anticipated to film more footage for you all today because I actually got out of the house, but things did not go as planned because today turned out to be an extraordinarily frustrating day starting from early in the morning. We had planned to go, or we did go, to see the Christmas Spectacular. It's something that we see every year, held at Radio City Music Hall. It's like our little Christmas show that we watch every year, and today was the time to go to see that. And I did not realize today that it was SantaCon, where people dress up in Santa costumes and do like a pub crawl, and the people that I encountered even before I stepped foot on the train were already starting their drinks a little early. Like one person already got kicked off the train for being too drunk. I mean, considering that we're jumping on a train at 9 a.m. and you're already getting kicked off the train for being too drunk, they must have started like the night before. And the train was extra crowded today because it is SantaCon, so we missed our first train because it was just too jam-packed. Like people's faces were practically squished up against the window. So we waited for the next train hoping that there'd be more room, and that one was just as packed, but at least it was somewhat comfortable. So we sucked it up and kind of just got to our destination. And once there, I had planned to film for you all, but my iPhone, whenever I'm out and about, I use my iPhone because my camera that I'm using now is too bulky. And my iPhone, in the cold, it was very cold today, it just kind of went dead because whenever it's really cold, my iPhone battery just dies really quickly. So I'm in the midst of charging that with my external battery pack, so I'm not able to film for you all like I had anticipated. And finally we make it to our destination. Little do I know that the line to see the Christmas Spectacular wraps around the building, and prior years it wasn't that long. It's been long before, but not to the extent where the line wraps around the building, so we have to stand outside in the cold. And I was really worried that we wouldn't make our time slot to see the show because I was worried that we'd still be stuck in line. But thankfully, once we got inside, we had enough time to like go up the stairs and sit down, and right when we sat down, the show started. So that was a little frustrating to stand in a very long line when all you want to do is get inside and get warm. So that was that. So after the show, we decided to go ahead and do a little bit of shopping. And for whatever reason today, New York is crowded in general, but it felt extra crowded today. Like I couldn't even walk a few steps without bumping into somebody, which is, I guess, normal, but it just felt extra packed today. Maybe because it was SantaCon, maybe it's because people are just out and about doing their Christmas shopping. I have no idea. I just was getting irritated with how squished I was. So in one of the stores we were in, out of all places, a fight broke out. And this was at the Disney store. At the Disney store, a fight broke out between two grown men. And I guess that you can't say it was like a fight in the aspect where another person made contact with the other person's face. But it was a fight in the sense this man had said that the other man had pushed his mom. And this is a grown man. He looked huge. He looked like he must have been 300 pounds of muscle. He looked like he could do some serious damage. And the other man's family is trying to calm him, like, oh, nobody pushed anybody, let's just calm down, trying to calm the man. And the man that's being accused, you would think in that situation, if you are being accused of something and it was like an accident, or maybe it's not the case, you would try to explain yourself like, oh no, I didn't push her, but if I bumped into her, I'm sorry. Something to that extent. At least that's what I would do. I would try to diffuse the situation, especially if it was like an accident or something, right? But instead, the person that's being accused is antagonizing the other man. These are two grown men in the Disney store, and I thought that maybe it would diffuse itself, but it got to the point where the muscular man was chasing the other guy in the Disney store around all these kids, and it's super crowded and no security in sight. All the employees that were there were like these tiny little old ladies that were like, sir, please calm down. Like, this guy already has tunnel vision and his his desire is to punch this other guy's face. So I don't know how that ended, but I was totally useless. I was like a deer in the headlights. I was like, oh my gosh, I hope this doesn't really happen, because one, this is the Disney store and there's a bunch of kids around, and two, you're by the glass mugs, and I can't imagine that that would end well. Out of all the places for a fight to break out, you would think that since it's SantaCon, you would see that stuff in the streets, but no. The fight breaks out between two sober grown men in the Disney store, so what do you know? So that was essentially how my day went. If you stay tuned, you can see some of the clips that I took throughout the day, which isn't much, but other than that, so the only remaining thing that I need to show you all today is an unboxing, and it's not an unboxing of books. These are not books. This is just some miscellaneous stuff that I ordered that happened to all come in today. So I decided, you know what, let me just do like a quick unboxing for my Vlogmas Day 10 so it gives me something to talk about. So I hope you don't mind. I'll show you what I hauled, I guess. And by the way, Steve, if you're watching, I do have my scissors prepared. I did hear your rant about how people who do unboxings don't become prepared with scissors, so I have my scissors here. So, there. So at the Disney store, my daughter picked out something and then I picked out something. My daughter picked out this stingray here. It's super cute. And she actually also wanted the pig from Moana, but they were like sold out. There was nothing left. And what I got from the Disney store, I wasn't planning on really getting anything, but I seen something that was just too cute that I couldn't pass up. And that is this here. It is a Baymax mug. It looks so cute. And on this side, I couldn't pass this up, and it was on sale. Next in the mail today came this little package here. I think I know what it is. And if it is what I think it is, it's not gonna be very exciting for you. And I ordered socks for my kid. It's navy blue socks. So when you're a mom, a lot of what you order is for your kid. The next box is this one here. And I hope, given that it's very cold, it's getting colder. I think tomorrow we're gonna have like our first snow. I hope this is what I think it is. And if you're at home guessing, the hint is that you wear it when you're cold. Every time I see this kind of stuffing in a box, I automatically think of like book outlet. No, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. This is something I bought my husband for Christmas. My daughter and I picked it out for him. And honestly, I had forgotten all about it, that I ordered it. But I'm happy that it came. And what my daughter and I bought for him is these two ornaments here. And you might have trouble seeing it because the ornaments are kind of turned around in the box. But these are two ornaments, but not just ordinary ornaments. They are UCLA ornaments, and UCLA is where he went to school and got his degree. One of his degrees. But I am kind of disappointed that it wasn't that other thing that I thought it was. I had ordered like slippers, and I was hoping that my slippers were here because my feet are cold, but I'm still waiting. And the last item I have to unbox is this really long box here. Any guesses what it could be? And inside that big old box was an umbrella. I had ordered this umbrella, and it's not any ordinary umbrella. It's actually really good quality that I actually put time and effort researching it, because the umbrellas that we do have are really, really bad, cheap quality. And I am so sick of like having to keep buying umbrellas because on windy days, they just flip inside out, and then they don't even keep me dry because it's so tiny. So this time I really bought a really good quality umbrella, which was not super cheap, because I figure with the amount of umbrellas I keep buying, you might as well invest in one that's really good, that's big enough to keep you dry, and that won't flip inside out when you use it on a windy day. So yep, my umbrella. And I'm not going to open this inside because supposedly it's bad luck. And in going into 2017, I need all the luck I can get. So that is it for today. Yeah, so I'm not sure how Vlogmas Day 11 will go because I absolutely have nothing planned. But we'll see how that goes. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned for some extra clips if you're interested. And I will see you tomorrow.